guys, thanks for coming back. This is US Agent 27. I am from the MUCollectorClub.com forums, and today I'm actually back with a review. The review I'm going to do this time is not on a DC Universe Classics figure. It's actually one of the DC Universe Signature Collection figures. This is available through the Signature Collection, which is a subscription model that Matty Collector is doing. And the figure that I'm going to review, one of the figures I'm going to review, is Larfleeze. This figure has not been released yet. He is actually only available online if you go through eBay and look for basically a China seller. He will be released on Matty Collector, I think, in either March or April. And I have to say, you know, I'm very, very glad I have the figure early. I have no qualms with the figure and no issues with the figure, and we'll kind of talk about that as we kind of go through him. Very, very cool figure. So first, let's take a look at his head sculpt. He does have a very unique head sculpt. This one is brand new tooling. It has been seen before. Very, very mean looking. His eyes are painted nice orange. Really nice detailing on his teeth and his horns coming out of his head. The orange that they chose for him is like a flat orange here, shiny black on him. He has the wrist gauntlets here, same thing on this side. His ring is painted with an orange color right there, and then his legs are just a solid orange. So overall, as far as and he has an emblem there, and he has another one on the other shoulder, and then of course his orange lantern emblem on his chest. So overall, as far as sculpt goes, he is a very, very menacing figure, very evil looking, which fits his character from what I understand. Here's a quick look at the back of him, made in China. Very, very cool. So I think the thing that stands out for me the most with this character is the head sculpt. The head sculpt, I can't get over how well he came out. I actually started reading like Green Lantern comics not too long ago, and I was reading the Blackest Night series. And, you know, he was like one of the main characters that was in that series. And he looks like he just popped out of the comic books. I mean, he looks menacing and evil and mean. Now, being the fact I didn't get mine from Matty Collector, I didn't get any accessories with mine. To my knowledge, the only thing he's going to come with when he comes out is supposed to be an orange lantern. I have the orange lantern from Lex, so I just kind of stole it from Lex and gave it to Larfleeze. He kind of holds on to it, and he holds it very, very well. I'll kind of show you guys that towards the end. But let's talk about articulation. His head goes up about that far. It does go down quite a bit. And of course it'll go side to side, no problem. His shoulders will go up about that far. It does get hindered up here at the top, the way the plastic is molded. So his shoulders don't go all the way up. They only go up about that far. What he lacks in shoulder movement, he does have, look at that, double jointed elbows. I mean, that just looks badass. His wrist is on a swivel, and if you can see with the camera focus, there it goes. Maybe. Sorry guys. His wrist actually has a hinge. So his wrist can go up. It can go back quite a bit. So that's going to be cool to get him in some really dynamic poses. Especially like when he's holding his lantern, which, you know, I mean, the way I picture this guy is kind of like Golem from Lord of the Rings, where, you know, he's after their one ring to rule them all kind of deal. I don't know if that's right or not, but that's how I kind of picture him. Very cool. He does have an ab crunch. Let me try to zoom in a little bit. So it goes. Oh, mine's a little tight. Mine's a new figure. Actually, it doesn't go forward that much. It goes forward that much, and it goes back that much. And the way that they did the paint work here is when he moves back and forth, it doesn't look that off, which is good. It has a waist swivel. Legs are the standard DC UC legs, so they're going to go up, they're going to go back, and they're both going to go out completely. I don't know why you'd ever want his legs to go out like that, but you could have it like that. Above the knee there is a thigh swivel. Oh, sorry, you guys didn't see that. Thigh swivel. Single joint knee. So that works out pretty well. And then the foot is going to go... Oh, mine's very tight. I just got this. Actually, foot doesn't go that much. Wow. Very limited range of movement in the foot. Only about there to there. That's different. Usually you get a lot more range. But overall, the character, you can definitely get him in some really nice poses without even really trying. And like I said, the way his hands are, let's get a close-up of his hands. He's kind of got like the arthritis hands going on. Really nice paint detail work, and like I said, they will bend in like that. So like I said, you can kind of get him, like I had him before, kind of like this, like holding his lantern. Let me see if I can get this going now. You know, have him kind of like holding his lantern off to the side. I mean, you guys can't see that, of course. Let me back up. There we go. So, a very, very cool figure overall. Scale of 1 to 10, I would probably give this guy like a 9.5. The only thing I would have liked to have seen, double jointed knees and ankle rockers. A lot of the DC stuff doesn't do ankle rockers, so really it's just the double jointed knees. That, and I would have liked to see better movement up in the shoulder area. I know it's because of a design choice, the way that they went, but still it's always nice to get a little bit more. But overall, definitely solid figure. When it comes out, make sure you guys grab it right away. Don't let this one pass you by. It's definitely a must buy in my opinion. He's only the second Orange Lantern we've gotten. The only other one we have in the DC-UC style is Lex Luthor. Again, that's where I kind of snagged that lantern from. I think you know, I'm gonna leave it with Larfleeze. I think he wants it more than Lex does anyway. So overall, really cool figure. If you guys have the opportunity, definitely grab it. He is a little pricey on eBay right now. He's running about between 30 and 40 bucks. I got a little bit better of a deal. I worked out a deal with the seller, but really cool figure. So that's pretty much it for the review. Up next in the reviews, I have, if you guys haven't already checked it out, I've got the Saint Walker figure that just came out too this month. That was this month's Maddie figure, so I'm going to go ahead and review that one next. But anyway, again, this has been US Asian 27, and hope you guys come check us out at the mucollectorclub.com. Thanks.